Good morning, all of you. In previous session, we were discussing about adaptive radiation and evidences for evolution that and all we were discussing. And today we are going to discuss about biological evolution. Actually, this is explained about different types of theories to evolve the new types of organisms. Here, in previous session itself, we were discussing that who is father of evolution? Father of evolution is Charles Darwin. Father of evolution is Charles Darwin. Here, what are the statements he was given for the origin of new species? He was given two statements. One is fitness for survival and struggle for existence. These are the two concepts were given by Charles Darwin, and here in these two concepts combined together is going to be explained about natural selection. Means always nature can select the fittest one. Fittest organism only going to be selected by nature. That and all we are going to be discuss now itself. Here, first, with respect to natural selection. Here, Charles Darwin was conducted an experiment by using bacteria. By using bacteria. How? Means, for example, let us imagine it is a culture plate. In this, the bacteria was present, named as A, taking the lactose as food. Lactose is a food for the bacteria. Very good. So, here the natural resources, food is available. So, in such condition, there is no problem at all. The microorganisms toward the bacteria was exhibiting a reproduction and increases their population. No problem at all. Right. Next condition, what he was done. So, in this condition, after completion of the natural resource is nothing but lactose. To the bacteria, he was provided the food is nothing but sucrose. Just think about this. Lactose, disaccharide, At the same time, sucrose also dicycle. You knew that isomerism. Formula is same, but structure is different. Automatically, same features also going to be gets different from 1, 2 and you are known better than me with respect to chemistry. So, in this condition, these are sugars only. Whatever, either lactose or sucrose. Both are sugars only. In first case, he was provided the lactose. It is the where the original food habit. So in that condition, he was provided the lactose as food. But after certain time, he was provided the sucrose as food. So now, once you think what's going to be happens. Here, in this condition, two situations are going to be happens. First one, bacteria is adapt to take sucrose as food. First condition. Second condition, without taking sucrose as food, the bacteria has to be there. These are the two situations are going to be happens in this condition. In B condition. So, whatever the bacteria was not able to adapt to the new food habits, not able to adapt to the new food habits, those organisms are going to be dead. And the organisms which are able to adapt to take the sucrose as food, those organisms will become as new species. This will become as new species. So, how many types of the bacteria you are getting here? Here you are getting two bacteria by names A and B. Here the bacteria which is present in A takes lactose as food, and here the bacteria will be takes sucrose as food. And here always we are going to be use one of the word reproductive isolation. Reproductive isolation. When we are going to say the new species was arose. See, here some of the organisms were died. Okay, no problem. Here some more organisms were present. In this condition, if you provide to this bacteria, again lactose. Again you are provided some lactose to this bacteria. Then what will be happen? Some of the bacteria, not all, some of the bacteria, they turn to their original food habits. Turn to original food habits. Means what? In this condition, their original food habit was not available, hence those organisms were turned into sucrose. But whenever the lactose was available, immediately they will return to their original food habit, lactose. But some more organisms were there, they were adapted for sucrose and they were stick on to the sucrose. They were stick on to the sucrose. And whatever the bacteria was stick on to the sucrose, these are exhibiting the reproductive isolation. Reproductive isolation means what? Reproductive means new species is arose whenever the organism is exhibit new characteristic feature at the time they gets separate from their ancestors. With respect to what? With respect to reproduction. With respect to reproduction, whatever the organisms were adapt to the new characteristic feature, if those organisms were stick on to the characteristic feature, then automatically those organisms were reproductively isolates, gets to separate from their ancestors with respect to reproduction. That is nothing but called reproductive isolation. So, whenever the organism was adapted to new characteristic feature because of natural scarcity of the natural resources, then if the natural resources were turned into the original, if the conditions were comfortable, even though if the organisms were stick on to their scarcity conditions, unfavorable conditions, then those organisms were reproductively isolated from their ancestors, then we are going to say that the new species was arose. That is the way of the origin of new species. It proves that biogenesis theory was proposed by Louis Pasteur. What he was proposed, the living organism was arose from, the new species was arose from pre-existing organism. That is called biogenesis theory. All these things are supporting to the biogenesis theory. Here, in this condition only, he was Charles Darwin was given two statements. One is branching of descent and natural selection. Here, branching of descent in the sense it's nothing but adaptive radiation. Adaptive radiation means what? Adaptive radiation means what? According to the adaptive radiation, one organism is going to produce different types of the species and they can split into different geographical areas. It's nothing but called adaptive radiation. Natural selection. According to the environmental conditions, the nature can be selected the fittest one. Fittest one in the sense what? Fittest in the sense with respect to reproduction. Fittest in the sense what, Nana? With respect to reproduction. The nature can be selected the reproductively fittest organism. And here, all these things are proposed by the Charles Darwin. And one more scientist is also there. The scientist's name is Lamarck. John D. Lamarck. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. His ideas is commonly called Lamarckism. The scientists, the scholars who were attracted to the Lamarck's ideas, those people are called Lamarckism. Here, the Lamarck was proposed the evolution of new organisms based on use and disuse. Use in the sense what? Use in the sense using the organs again and again, more and more. Disuse in the sense what? Organs were there but not used. Here he was given two examples. One is giraffe and here snakes. With respect to this organ, giraffe, organ is neck. With respect to snakes, legs. So, by seeing this entire information, you are getting one idea. What is the idea? Here, according to the Lamarckism theory, if you use an organ more and more, automatically that organ can be exhibited in next generation also. Means, for example, your father is a good swimmer, for example. So that habit will become by practice. So that swimming will become to you. Your father is a swimmer. That will become to you without practice? No. If you practice only, you will be get the swimming. So here, in that way, here, for example, your father is a bike rider. For example, I will tell one very good example. It's very well known to everybody. Sachin Tendulkar was the greatest batsman throughout the world in cricket history. His son was entered into the international cricket till now. Sachin Tendulkar was entered into the international cricket in 16 years old itself. His son was more than that. Even though till now so many youngsters were entered into the Indian international cricket team, if not in IPL, is another format of the cricket. But the god of the cricket, not only for India, throughout the world, the god of the cricket is Sachin Tendulkar, but Sachin Tendulkar's son was not entered into the even one step also. He was not entered into the either IPL format or international cricket. What is the problem? So those were skill based, practice, dedication. The capacity features cannot transfer to next generation in the format of inheritance. It's highly impossible. Some mutations has to be happen. I think so. One more example I will tell to you. All of you knew that S.P. Balasubramanian. He was one of the famous playback singer. Recently died. He was sung so many thousands of songs in different languages, almost in all Indian languages. His son was successful as a playback singer? No. So here one thing we should understand that the characteristic features cannot transfer. The skill based or practice based characteristic features cannot transfer to the next generations. But here what Lamarck is saying, if you use again and again, the characteristic feature will be transfers to the next generation. Protoplasm theory he was announced. Means what? According to this condition, actually giraffes are normally appears like either donkeys or horses. Just imagine. But if you observe, the giraffe neck is that much size. Earlier like this, as a donkey and horse. But nowadays, if you observe, this much long neck is there. Means what happened? According to the Lamarck's theory, the giraffe was used the neck. Actually, these are grass-eating animals, but because of the drought condition, the grass was unavailable. The leaves are also unavailable to the plants. So, whatever the leaves were present at apical region, terminal regions of the plant, to catch, to take those leaves, the giraffe was using the neck again and again like that. In such condition, the changes were happening in a protoplasm. That changes were transferred to the next generation itself. Then the giraffe was got a long neck like that. Use. At the same time, disuse. Actually, the snake sword belongs to the tetrapod. Next word, sorry, snake sword belongs to reptiles. Reptiles are one of the class in tetrapod. Amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. All are tetrapods. The reptiles will become under tetrapods. Means what? They have 4 limbs. They have 4 limbs. But is the snake has the limbs? Is the snake has the legs? No. What is the reason? Here the snakes are using the circular muscles. The snakes are using the circular muscles to walk irrespective of legs. In this condition, they were not using the legs, hence the legs were disappeared. That is a statement was given by Lamarck. So, according to the Lamarck, if your habitat a characteristic feature for several generations, the next generation will be get that characteristic feature without practice. Here, these are practice only. The legs also because of the practice only. So, according to the Lamarckism theory, the characteristic features will be comes for next generation without practice was explained. So, for this, the anti-Lamarcks. Anti-Lamarckism theory means whoever support the Lamarck's postulates, those people becomes as Lamarckism people, and anti-Lamarckism. They were not accepted. So in such condition, these people were asked one question. Since from several millenniums onwards, during the time of kings and kingdoms, the ladies has the habit to wear earrings, nose clips, earrings and nose clips. So for that, we are habituated to make the holes to the ears and nose. Since from when onwards? Since from million years backwards. Here the question is till now, any girl was born with ready-made clothes. We are performing this habit since from several generations, even though till now no single girl was born with ready-made clothes. Why not? At the same time, the people who was performed an experiment is like to the rat. They were cutting the tail. And they were allowed for reproduction. Cutting the tail, allowed for reproduction. Again, the rat was took birth along with the tail. Again, the scientist was cut the tail and allowed for reproduction. Like that, they were conducted several generations, even though at the end time also. During end time also, the rat was took birth along with the tail. Why? So, if according to the Lamarckism theory, use and disuse is possible in the sense if you are performing these are the experiments with respect to the females, with respect to the girls, and with respect to the tail in the sense why can't that characteristic feature was not exhibiting by the next generation? So, it's highly impossible. Use and disuse theory was disproved. It was proposed, but it was disproved. And at the same time, here one more scientist. He is one of the scientists. Here he was that time period with Charles Darwin, same period itself, and he was supported the Charles Darwin's theories itself. And we knew that if you take any of the population, if the natural resources were sufficient or more in amount in the sense without having any doubt the organisms can be exhibit exponential growth. Exhibit exponential growth in population size. We knew that if you take the entire nature, the food shelter is sufficient. So in such condition, the organisms must be exhibit exponential growth, means geometrical growth. Multiplication manner, the population has to be increased. But it was not happening. The organisms were not exhibiting the exponential growth in a population. Here, what is happening in the sense among the population, two concepts are going to be happening. One is the predation and another one is the competition. Predation in the sense one organism is completely depends upon another organism. For example, if you take in a forest, the deer herbivores, but rabbits, fox, condition, the growth of the population growth of the deer is going to be regulated. The population size of the deer cannot increase. That is predation. And if you take competition, whenever the resources were become limited, then the competition will be takes place among the same group of the species, among the lion, among the tiger, and such condition. So, in such condition, the strongest organism only gets the food, but not weakest. So here, with respect to competition in the sense muscular power, muscle power, whatever organism was can able to compete with another organism, either lion with tiger, lion with leopard, however. In this area, if any organism has much muscular power in the sense that organism only can be able to survive, the other organism cannot. So